Hi there, I'm Jessica Henrichs, president at Colle McVoy, and we are here live at Cannes Lions Festival of Creativity. And I'm here with Mike Frease, Chief Creative Officer at Whirlpool and overseeing WoW Studios. How you doing, Mike?
Hi, Jess. Doing great.
How's your camp been so far?
Exhausting, but wonderful, all at the same time.
So what are you seeing that's inspiring you here this year?
As every year, a ton of things inspire me. I think, again, just like every year, the beautiful, simplistic, creative insights. And I think no matter where we are and what's going on with all the different narratives and how much our industry evolves, it still always comes back to that one creative insight. And you see that displayed in so many different ways here. So the work is amazing, just like it is every year.
Is there any particular piece that stood out to you?
Numerous. I think the one brand that stood out to me this year, has been standing out to me, is Heinz. I don't know if you've toured any of the work. That brand is winning across multiple categories, across multiple countries, and it's doing so by really getting back to its roots, which I think is the best thing a brand can do, is really understand why you existed in the first place. And they're such an iconic brand, and they're utilizing that and pushing that iconic nature of the brand in so many different ways. So if you haven't seen it, I would implore you to go check it out.
No, it's great. It's what you said about that simplicity with a really clear insight, I think is really true for Heinz. Well, you oversee about 9 different brands within the Whirlpool portfolio, and you've been standing up WoW Studios. Can you tell me a little bit about WoW Studios and what you're doing there?
Sure. WoW Studios is kind of part of the trend of in-housing, so we're starting an in-house agency, a full-service in-house agency, so we do all of their content development, all of their advertising, and all of their brand building. We aren't solo. We do use a few partners. We're keeping media out of house. We're keeping PR out of house. And we also supplement some of our work right now as we get it stood up. But the idea is to do a lot of work in-house. We have a huge production studio as part of our team. And so a lot of the social work, a lot of the content work, we're going to be doing all in-house. And then a lot of the bigger TV stuff that we do, we'll continue to take that out. But yeah, man, we're up and rolling. We're year 2 of it, and it's happening.
Amazing. And you've got a lot of great talent that you've been building over there too. So, you know, your talent comes from some of the most creative brands and agencies out there. So how do you, as a group, inspire creativity in the marketers at Whirlpool? How do you connect with them and ensure that you continue to push the work?
Well, places like this, I think we need to bring our clients to places like this more often than we do, and prove to them just how worthy it is to come here, because I think you leave here really understanding how brands can make a difference and how brands can sell more products by being big and relevant. So I think digging into that, knowing like you referenced the talent that we have, coming from those agencies and kind of the resumes that some of these people have, we do a lot of, like we'll do a Cannes review, we do a Super Bowl review, we try to do a lot of reviews with the brand team to show them what's happening with their competition, how brands are interacting out in the world. So I think it's a constant, steady drumbeat of reminding them, wow, look what they're doing, wow, look what they're doing. And you know, we do have some of the biggest brands in the world, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, Genair, so they should be playing on the global stage. They are global brands, so beating that drum and trying to remind them how important it is.
Well, and how creativity drives brand growth and brand value too. And you're obviously no stranger to the Cannes Lions. In fact, I think the last time you were here, you were taking home some pretty serious hardware, including the Grand Prix in data, which is pretty amazing. What work right now are you doing at Whirlpool that you're really proud of?
I think right now it's trying to get back to the foundations of the brands. We did do some work for Genair recently that I'm really proud of, but it was pretty much just some TV work to really drive some brand affinity. Whirlpool is probably our bread and butter that I want to get back to. We did win the Care Counts, or the Grand Prix with Care Counts, which is putting washing machines in schools. I think we can live those values even more with Whirlpool. So that's kind of what I'm pushing, I was away from these brands for a few years, and now that we're getting back, I want to get back to that stage that we were on. So I would say right now I'm proud of all the work we do, but we need to get back to doing this globally recognized stuff.
Well, there's no better place to be to inspire that and to come back and lead the charge again. So for those who can't be at the Lions this year, there's been a few key themes and key takeaways. What are you hearing? And for the people who aren't here on the beach and walking the halls of the Palais, what are some of those big takeaways that people are talking about here this year?
Yeah, I think the 2 biggest themes that I'm seeing, and we've talked about them a little bit, are AI is everywhere. AI.
We said it. I think we officially checked the box.
Yep,
we said
it.
AI.
Yep.
In this interview.
But it is the biggest theme here, and I think it is really going to help our work. It's going to help our work be faster. I'm not afraid of it at all. It's not, the human insights that we talked about earlier. They're never going to. That need is never going to go away. But what I'm seeing AI do to help us be faster in what we do is actually exciting, and it's. Yet again, we're revolutionizing our industry, and I think it's going to do that, but in ways that are going to make us better creatives. So AI and then DE&I. I think those two things are the biggest themes here, and I think both of those things help us do better work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we actually were on a panel and we talked a little bit about DE&I and how it affects the work we do. And I think the better we are at that, the better our work's going to be.
Absolutely. All right, well, thank you, Mike, for your insights and for spending time with us here today. That's it for now, but make sure to check out Sport Beach 2023 on Stagwell social media, and you're going to see all the action from this entire week.